With the increasing number of allegations against powerful men in Hollywood, sports, and politics, as well as the rise of the Me Too and Time's Up movement, I knew that I wanted my project to be centered around preventing date rape. What I realized is that behind the publicity and awareness currently being raised are genuinely alarming statistics that prove that these sexual assaults are more than just a headline. They're commonplace to almost every woman. Hi, my name is Kathleen Cruz, and this is my senior community impact project. So basically, my plan was to go to bars around the Houston area and post signs in their bathrooms that would advise women to order an angel shot just in case they were in a bad situation. So this is what one of the signs looks like. And basically it says that if you order an angel shot, you would either be escorted to your car by the bar staff will call an Uber, or they'll call police. And so when they order this drink, they're going to be able to get out of a bad situation without having that situation escalate because they didn't have control of it. I really was passionate about this project because I knew how stigmatized the discussion about date rape and casual sexual violence is. Because when we think of sexual violence and sexual assault, oftentimes we think that the perpetrator is a stranger. Actually, acquaintance rape is way more pervasive, especially in bars and clubs. 7 out of 10 of the victims know who the perpetrator was, either as an intimate partner or an acquaintance on a date. Another thing that I really wanted to ensure with this project is that we put this provision near college areas and college bars, because college women are 3 times more likely to experience sexual violence. Since I knew that I was terribly uninformed about this topic, I went to University of Houston's Women and Gender Resource Center and talked to their program manager, Ashley Griffin.
Sexual violence is something that impacts all of our lives, whether us personally or maybe someone that we know. And so when we start to have these conversations, then we can better find ways to support those who have been impacted by sexual violence, and we can really start to change our culture.
Ashley Griffin was also really helpful in giving me resources on sexual violence, such as these little packets right here, as well as some videos and statistics and info. Afterwards, I made these beautiful signs, but not without the help of my friend Caitlin Katwiza, who actually made the template for me. So thank you, Caitlin.
I feel that talking about sexual assault helps bring awareness to this sensitive topic, especially in a society where many believe that it is always the victim's fault when it comes to sexual assault.
And then I contacted the bars and posted signs, so those bars had responded and said they wanted to do it. As I said earlier, I really wanted this to be near college areas, so I was so stoked to find out that all the University of Houston bars agreed to do this. Specifically, I went to Calhoun's Rooftop and the Den. Hi, I'm here at U of H, currently the U of H area, and I am doing my project. I just put up the signs in the Den, which is one of the bars they have here at U of H, and they were really nice. And they said that he gave me suggestions too as to where I can go next and where I can go beyond. And I realized the project can actually go beyond, a grade for senior year just to graduate. I think I can definitely bring this to more restaurants and more bars around Houston. And it was also incredibly uplifting to find out that these bars are able to acknowledge the problem of sexual violence and take action to prevent it.
As a bartender, one of our main responsibilities is not only to, let people have fun, but to also make sure that they're safe. And I think the angel shot is really important because a lot of times, as women, we don't feel comfortable telling guys, we're not interested, or, we're scared that the situation's gonna escalate.
This project opens up the conversation of what sexual violence is and what initiative we can take to prevent it. There's so much nuance that goes into the discussion about sexual violence because sexual violence encapsulates so much more than just rape itself. I think the impact of this project is that more bars are able to openly acknowledge the problem of sexual violence, and that women in these bars are able to feel safe. Because if one girl sees that sign and she's able to get the help that she can from that sign, that's gonna prevent a lot of danger. That's gonna prevent some guy ruining her life. Instances such as these are really preventable if only we are to intervene. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoy my senior community impact project, and I hope I'm able to graduate now. Bye.
A new day is on the horizon. And when that new day finally dawns, it will be because of a lot of magnificent women and some pretty phenomenal men fighting hard to make sure that they become the leaders who take us to the time when nobody ever has to say, "Me too," again.